Well, hello everyone, welcome along to another little video here on the MotoGoYo channel. An old, decrepit channel that still exists here on YouTube, just about. And we are out and about on the Multistrada 1260S, my favourite motorbike. In fact, it is now my only motorbike. I have sold the KTM Super Adventure S, and the reason for that is simply because could I justify it, and I lost a lot of money on selling it. The guy who got it got a fantastic deal, let's put it that way. I had it on Auto Trader for the sort of winter period because I decided to sell it back end of last year, and it wasn't going anywhere on Auto Trader. And of course it had all of the accessories with it. It had the full aluminium luggage, the acro exhaust, you know, every sort of the heated grips, the works. And yeah, lost quite a bit of cash on it, but decided to sell it. Made sense. And then I bought a new car, which was rather expensive, so it all kind of made sense. But with all of that, means I haven't really been out much on the motorbike. And this weekend, we've got a fantastic sunny weekend here in the UK. And so I thought to myself, well, it is a brilliant Saturday afternoon. Temperatures showing here on the GPS as 25 degrees. That might just be a little bit of the bike heat as well at this stage because we've only just started off. But it certainly is over 20 degrees, maybe 22 degrees. The motorbiking stuff. Hopefully I'll get a few videos up in the coming weeks if the weather is good on the channel here. And today, the usual stuff, got the bike out, waxed the chain, did the tyre pressures, checked the lights and levels, all the usual stuff. But apart from that, it hasn't been anywhere for a few months now. But it seems to be running fine. Seems to be running so far so good, touch wood. And it is a brilliant day for it. It's the sort of day today where you couldn't really be comfortably in leathers, I think. So I am just in the biker jeans and the light jacket for the sort of summer wear, keeping it all nice and light and easy going. I'm not really sure what the hell I'm doing in this lane here. I'm in the wrong lane. We're clear to go left, we are, so we'll just move back out to here. That was a bit of automatic pilot there, wanting to get ready to get onto this. So somebody pulling out here. Keep an eye on the old drivers, as always. The old quick shifter, get up the gears a little bit. I'm just trying to see what this guy is absolutely determined to be right up my bloody back end, really driving me mad. This guy in a Mercedes behind me, I haven't got the camera on so you can't see him, but there are some bloody plonkers around. Absolute bloody plonkers around. Really are. Don't give you any room for manoeuvre. There he is. Just can't wait. Can't wait to be speeding along, breaking the law, driving like he owns the road. Bloody Mercedes drivers. And I'm not sure whether we'll get there or not, but we're headed up on a reasonably long journey, and I'm kind of heading in the Ripon direction from home down in Huddersfield in West Yorkshire, going via Keighley. So it may be that I make a couple of videos as I'm doing this trip, because YouTube have written to me saying, hey, you haven't posted any videos for a long time and we're going to remove your partnership. I mean, to be honest, the whole partnership thing doesn't even come close to giving me any kind of money that would cover even the costs of the fuel that I've used on the bike over the years, let alone anything else. Definitely not all of the cameras, the microphones and so on that I bought to make these videos. So how they can kind of like push you as if they're giving you something fantastic, I really don't know. But they have. They've come to me and said, unless you start making videos again, we're going to remove that status. Now, they sent me that a couple of weeks back, I think, so I might be getting on the edge of doing videos to be able to justify getting my £2.50 a week or whatever it is I get out of this channel. Money making, etc. What a beautiful day it is today. Just nice breeze blowing over. I'm really hoping that this camera is still recording. I've got to come up with a better way of mounting this camera, and I've been saying now for months that I've got to come up with a better way of mounting the microphone and the helmet, because I'm using the DJI wireless mic, and I put the little tiny box inside the chin area, and it always presses up against my chin because it's sort of tightly clipped onto the little wind guard or neck gaiter or whatever you call it at the bottom. So I don't know who's watching these videos nowadays, whether you've been watching on this channel. I know some people do come back religiously, and thank you very much for doing that, because I know again that YouTube is like really now a very difficult game to play to get people to view videos. And most of my recent videos haven't even had 200 views. I know the KTM seem to get more interest, and I'm assuming that's because that's like a newer bike, and you know, people at the time were interested perhaps in buying one or already had one and just wanted to see what somebody else was doing. And the old Multistrada twin 1260S now has done only what? I'm trying to see what the mileage is. Don't know, I'll have to do something with some buttons in a little while, see what miles we've done. But it's certainly not a new bike. I think, is it 2018, this bike? Can't remember, it's 5 or 6 years old anyway, I'm pretty sure of that. Look at the condition of these roads, my god, whoa, what a mess. Oh, jeez. What an absolute... I don't know what the roads are like where you live, and I know that in some areas the roads are far nicer than others, but round here they are an absolute... well, just round there at least anyway. What a state. All those potholes in the area. I mean, what would that take to fix? A couple of evenings? But probably these days it's massive amounts of money for private companies presumably to come out and do the work. So I don't know what these local councils are actually doing these days with our taxpayers' money. Certainly don't seem to be putting it into any infrastructure in the way that they ought. Checks on the road. Well, it definitely looks like a shirts off and shorts sort of day today, and one I think that's long overdue. But yeah, pretty clear views here. I don't know what you can see on the camera if I look out to the right there beyond these houses, but can see there for a good probably 20 miles, a little bit hazy in the distance. Just got to keep an eye out around here for the mobile safety cameras. Of course, sticking to the speed limit as always. There we go. A few joggers out today, but it seems to be probably regretting it. I mean, if it wasn't for, if I was kind of wearing the leathers and there wasn't a nice breeze coming over, it would be a little bit back in the 30 zone here. So it's all just sort of a chilled out and relaxed runabout, really, as always. Avoiding the potholes in the roads. And we'll get up hopefully as far as Ripon, and we'll have a bite to eat and then have like a sort of a steady run back is the plan for today. And there does seem to be a fair few other bikes about as well, which is good to see. Just keeping an eye out on the old pedestrians around here and parked vehicles and so on. We won't shimmy up the side of him, although we could, depends on how long he's there. He was going left and turned into my path, or towards my path, while looking in the opposite direction, which I thought was a bit, let's see if this guy wants to come out. Just let him out. Oh, alright, okay. He waved me on. I was trying to give him an opportunity to nudge out. I doubt he'll get many of those. So if I were him, I would have taken that opportunity, but there we go. So I don't know how long this camera battery is going to last, and now we're heading into like a lot of traffic here just as we approach Keighley. And so what I will do, I think, is end this video here and pick up in another video if I've got sufficient battery. Or maybe, if not, then when I get to my wherever my final destination is, I'll do a bit of a video there just to end this off.